Hello everyone! Welcome to a DSP video I was not really planning on doing. I was doing Enter the King Part 2. I finished that, by the way. But I saw this kind of emerge, and I was like, oh, wow, this is going to be something. So I decided to do a video on this, because it's fun. I was going to go over some of the tweets. I would go over some of the tweets and shit and all that, but I kind of did that in the Enter the King anyway, so there's really no need for me to repeat that. So, let's get started on this. Oh, wrong window. Oops.
Anyway, all this going on. That's going to be tomorrow, my very first ever fundraising stream. I don't know how it's going to go. We'll see what happens. All right? And we'll go from there. And then Sunday, back to LA Noir. And then Monday, since it's January 1st, up in the air. It's going to depend on what happens with the fundraising stream on Saturday. All right? All right, so all this being said, folks. The fact that I have this tax situation coming up, the fact that I need help with Patreon and tips and all that. Okay, you're all aware of the situation if you've been paying attention recently.
Oh, excuse me.
So what's been going on with the nonsense and the drama behind the scenes? Let's address it, all right, since some people are so confused now, including apparently one of my longtime moderators now has basically mind-fucked himself.
Wow, we didn't talk to your mods.
Well, I just gotta shake my head and be like, I don't know why people listen to any of this shit.
Like, imagine, you're being a mod for this guy. And he's just openly shitting on you, like, oh, well, you fell for the dumbness of the trolls.
If you're any older than like 5 years old or have the maturity of anyone past like a grade school level, you would realize how stupid this shit is. It's just so dumb. Seriously.
And yet you're talking about it.
At this point, it's just so ridiculously stupid. And that's why I don't bother myself with it.
And I'm going to say this. I don't quite get why DSP is even talking about this. This speculation of it being an escort literally does not affect him in any way. Because all it is just people saying, oh, how's Kim? Oh, how's the escort? That's basically all it's gonna be. What is so bad with people just saying dumb shit in your chat? That's like me, someone coming to my videos saying, oh, Theo, I think that you got a second rabbit this whole time, and that second rabbit is living it up in the cage and is terrorizing Cleo. That's why she's like that. And it's like, no. There's no other rabbit. There's only Cleo. But Theo, I think there is. It's like, okay. You can think whatever, alright. And then if people keep bringing it up, it's like, okay, whatever. And it's the same kind of shit that when people comment on my videos saying that, oh, I spend all my time on DSP videos, it's like, okay. You can think that all you want.
Ignore it. But now, let me just give you some perspective here, all right?
Oh, perspective.
As you guys know, I've announced a few weeks back that I have a girlfriend. And she came and stayed with me and spent about 5 days, I want to say, in early December with me, and we had our Christmas celebration. We put up my Christmas tree. We decorated the house. I showed her putting ornaments
to see how
on our Christmas tree. We went around to different stores and stuff, all kinds of different stuff. It was a very nice visit. And
very nice.
It sucks that she couldn't be here with me during the real Christmas because she had to work and I had to work. But she doesn't live here in Seattle, so for her to take time off to come and spend time with me for our own kind of private Christmas celebration in early December was really nice. It was a really special thing, and it went down really well. Now, here's the thing. I'm not revealing any private information about my girlfriend because look what happened with my ex.
People went after Leanna because, well, all this stuff is because her name and her last name was public information. Because I think at one point, I could be wrong about this, but I think she had her last name and her Twitter handle. And that's how people knew about her last name, etc. But if you give us a first name, what are we going to do with that? No one can do anything with a first name. Like, I guess, I've been over this before. Like, if her name was Sarah, how are we going to find her? There's a lot of Sarahs in the world.
All the private information got out there. People went out and did horrendous things to her and me. They attacked us. They attacked my family. They attacked her family. They even swatted my ex-girlfriend's dad. All right.
We have no proof of this.
It really is fucked up.
No proof.
The bottom line is, ever since I announced that I have a girlfriend, people are going absolutely nuts trying to get information about it. It's gross. All right.
It's gross to be curious about something I'm not telling you about. This guy has been giving us all these like bait. He's been baiting the fuck out of this girl. He even said he wants people to give him money because he has a girlfriend. Basically, essentially, because he's like, well, if I tell you I have a girlfriend, you'll understand why I want to keep this house. So it makes sense. So we're allowed to know enough to want to give you money, but we can't know her. We can't know her first name. And at the time, if the girl was made up and fake, that's kind of sleazy and shitty. And a lot of people assumed that she was fake at first. And then he posted a picture of her when she was over for Christmas break to making the Christmas tree and all that. Because what kind of boyfriend would he be if he's not sitting in the background just taking pictures of his girlfriend doing the tree? I mean, come on, it's DSP. But he does all of that and then gets triggered when people are curious about who she is. I mean, you don't have to give us her social security number. You don't have to give us her last name or where she's coming from. You could just say her name is Sarah, and then that's it. And Sarah was another theory that people had about who she was, and now it's Kim. Now Kim's the latest theory that people have.
It's absolutely gross.
It's gross. It's
Look
gross
at this
to
idiot
guess.
right here. Again, another troll tip. You see what I mean?
See what I mean?
It's so dumb. But thank you for the troll tip. You are a moron. It's so hilarious because this is the thing. They will leave troll tips and shit on my streams to try to get a message out, even though none of you could even read that.
Maybe
and they actually pay
fans.
me money to do this. That's how dumb these people are. All right.
Maybe they're fans.
They've been desperately trying to get information about my girlfriend ever since I mentioned she existed. All right. Now here's the thing. These are the same people who've been trying to ruin my life. They swatted me. They DDoS attacked me. They put false copyright strikes.
How he said that this was all the SOK. Now it's everyone. Everyone did this. If you're a detractor, you did it. I didn't do any of this. What he's listening, I didn't do. The only thing I did to him was I said Street Fighter V was fun, and then he blocked me.
My YouTube channels.
And I make videos.
Spam my email as well as my physical mail with junk mail. They send pizzas to my house. They call me.
Pizzas.
They fucking alert, tax agencies about me.
Okay. A few things about that part, about the tax agencies. You can argue, sure, it's shitty that we kind of like alerted the government that he's not paying his taxes that he should have been paying. But the thing is, as well, Tevin said this in his video too, by the way, that he could have been caught down the line, like when he's getting a job. I think personally, he probably would have been caught years down the line, regardless. Even if he still did YouTube, he probably would have been caught regardless. Because how can you get business write-offs and not be classified as a business? Like, I think it would have taken the government eventually to kind of go after him. It's just that the person, if they were tipped off, probably kind of sped it up, or that they finally got to him, and the magazine stuff was just kind of coincidental. It's just kind of, and that's the thing. Like, why would he blame detractors for kind of reporting you for breaking the law? That's like if I started robbing banks, and then I started telling people who call the police on... Like, if I robbed a bank, and I come home, and I tell my friend, hey, man, look, I robbed a bank, I got all this money, and then my friend calls the police on me, am I going to say, how dare you, you're a detractor, you're mentally ill, you motherfucker, how dare you call the police? No, it'd be like, oh, okay, well, I broke the law. Of course you call the police. Like, it's not his fault that I'm getting arrested. I mean, he called the police, but, if I didn't rob the bank, I wouldn't have been arrested. If Phil, did some due diligence on his own, he would have realized there were business taxes in Washington.
Saying that I don't pay my taxes. They do every possible thing. These are the people who, earlier this year, when I was trying to get with a new partnership company after leaving Machinima, basically trolled the fuck out of the partnership company and attacked them, and so the partnership company dropped the offer they had for me. Literally at every moment, these people just want to ruin my life. And that's the only reason they do this, all right?
So I want... How is saying you pay an escort ruining your life? If anything, he could just play along and pretend that meme is legit and say, "Oh yeah, well, I'm human. I have needs, guys. Come on."
They knew that
Okay.
I was in a bad state because of my tax situation because I announced it a few weeks back, and now they know that I have a girlfriend, and I'm not going to reveal any information about her because I don't want her to be hurt, like my ex-girlfriend basically was. All right, I've
I
learned
think his
from my
ex-girlfriend is
mistakes.
more hurt by him than
So what they've done
Detractors,
is
TBH.
completely fabricated a whole situation here. All right, around what's going on with.
Because all of the things that was going on with this person, with this escort, is that it's all circumstantial because it's all it all aligns. Like, yeah.
What the fuck? I just
What
get a
the heck?
copyright claim against claimed by Puerto. I'm pretty sure this is a pretty. I'm going to have to dispute that. Yes. Anyway, these people, all right, have been trying to discredit me. All right, they've been not discredit me, but basically make me look bad.
I
And
like how
first,
you
they
use
all
that
the
as,
tax
like,
situation isn't
voice
true.
for
Phil's
that.
just trying to raise money. He doesn't need the money for taxes. He's lying. Don't support Phil. The usual bullshit, right? The usual lies. Then, Phil doesn't really have a girlfriend. Or, first thing is if Phil has a girlfriend, she must be ugly. She must be, nuts. She must be this or that.
How does her being ugly affect him? How is that an insult to him? Let's hear that again.
Then they move on. She must be, or, first the usual lies. Then, Phil doesn't really have a girlfriend. Or, first thing is if Phil has a girlfriend, she must be ugly. She must be, nuts. She must be this or that. Then they move on. Basically, every possible evolution of how to hurt Phil, how to make Phil look bad or whatever.
Yes, saying that his girlfriend is ugly it hurts Phil and makes him look bad. If anything, him having an ugly girlfriend would make him look more like he's interested in her personality than just shallow looks. Okay. Yeah, okay, Phil. Uh-huh.
These people are sick. They've actually become this mob mentality of sickness on the
We're
internet.
sick, guys. We're
and
sick.
they don't want to admit to themselves that they're fucked up in the head. So they group together.
Oh, yes, definitely. Basing theories and speculation off of things that align somewhat perfectly coincidentally makes you sick in the head. With that logic, detectives are mentally ill then. Because detectives go after, like, each lead and all that, but, like, granted, this is kind of ridiculous. I mean, when I first heard about this whole, like, escort thing, it sounded kind of ridiculous even for Phil. Phil's an idiot, sure, but this sounds a little too, like, out there for him. Like, it sounds ridiculous. It sounds a little ridiculous to him. I mean, the back tax kind of surprised me because I always thought that the tax stuff was kind of, like, dumb from him. But this is, I don't know, it just sounded ridiculous to me. So I didn't really believe that as much. Like, I believe that she was a escort, sure, but the whole thing with the whole thing, like, oh, he had an escort the whole time, this sounded a little too coincidental. Because in short, I learned my lesson with the whole Josephine saga. I thought she was his girlfriend because things aligned up perfectly with her, and then I find out that she's a detractor Twitter, and then I was like, oh, so the same thing could happen with Kim.
People jerk each other. They try to support each other so that they all feel good about themselves. When in reality, this really is just a mob mentality of sickness. Okay.
Yes, making speculation is
So
a
I
mob
talked
mentality
about this.
Sickness. Okay.
A couple weeks ago.
But when him and his fans start making speculation upon detractors, that's perfectly normal, healthy mentality right there. Healthy, perfectly sound, all this stuff. They come up with a lot of crazy theories about detractors, but that's fine. But detractors making theories about Phil, that's mentally ill. Okay.
I said, apparently, the latest rumor, which is completely unsubstantiated and based on zero facts because there are no facts, is that apparently I don't have a girlfriend. What I did is I paid for an escort to come visit me during this early week of December. And, that's what it was. Phil could never get a girl. He paid for an escort.
Well, the thing was weird is that he paid for her flight. Like, I could understand. Man, what is this noise? But I could understand, like, paying for her flight and then she would pay him back, but it's a little ridiculous the way that he's describing it.
First of all right, this is so stupid because apparently the story. I guess what happened is there's some Twitter account out there pretending to be an escort that was with me this week or something, and not that I read it or anything. Because I basically just, I guess it was a Twitter account that as soon as I came back from time off started following me on Twitter and like liking every tweet that I did. And then all of a sudden this Twitter account, basically, it was obvious it was one of these detractors who was watching all of my streams or whatever. Because I would mention something. For example, I specifically remember on a pre-stream, someone said, "Hey Phil, what kind of games does your girlfriend like?" And I specifically referenced, I said, "I know she likes Assassin's Creed. She's been a lifelong kind of fan of the Assassin's Creed franchise, and she's followed them since Assassin's Creed 1. She really likes the series."
It'd be funny.
Immediately, this Twitter account posted up, "I love Assassin's Creed. Here's a picture of Assassin's Creed, and I'm playing Assassin's Creed." So basically, it's someone who's just listening to what I say on streams or pre-streams, and then posts something up in response to it to make it seem like, "Oh, I'm really the girl or the girlfriend. Phil doesn't have a girlfriend. I'm the escort." And
text message.
And you look at all these things that I'm saying that are in line with what Phil has been saying. The interesting thing here, all right, is that she always, or I say she when it's probably a guy anyway. Another catfish account, one of the 1 million times this has happened.
It's moral. It's Liquid MK.
Whoever this is, obviously is obviously someone who listens or watches my stuff and then immediately responds. All right. There you go. So they've been doing this for about 2 weeks, making shit up and everything. Eventually I got wind of it. Someone told me, "Phil, you're aware that they're like referencing you every 5 seconds now on their Twitter account?" I said, "Fuck this. It's so stupid."
What?
All right.
Wait, but you just said earlier in this video that he got a notification, like he saw that this person was following him and tried about Assassin's Creed, and then later on someone told him about it. Okay.
Ahead and blocked the Twitter account because I didn't want to deal with the stupid bullshit. I said, "I don't even know who this person is. I don't know if they're a real person or not, if it's a catfish account or not. I don't care." I blocked it. So apparently, since I blocked the Twitter account, this person isn't having their jollies anymore. They got all pissed off that I blocked the Twitter account.
Yeah.
So now,
because clearly Kim cannot just go on incognito mode on her browser to read her tweets, right? She can't do that. No. She needs to be unblocked to do that.
Realizing that they're getting all this attention for pretending to be an escort that visited me. They now make up all this shit. Apparently now I owe them money, which is hilarious because, again, I have to say this. I said this like 2 weeks ago.
I don't owe her money. I owe the IRS.
If anyone actually understands, all right, if anyone actually understands how escorts work, you don't pay after the service is rendered. That's not how it works. Okay?
DSP would know.
Any high-end service, anything, you have to pay up front. It's that simple. That's how it works. There is no escort on planet Earth that will spend 5 straight days with someone and then expect like a payment plan afterward. They don't do fucking financing. They don't do easy pay. You know what I mean? Not to say that I've ever had an escort, because I haven't, but it's common fucking sense. How would you operate a business on people spending time with your escorts and then expecting them to pay overtime later? That's not how it works. That's not reality. Okay? So that being said, this is the stupidest thing ever. And the only people who would believe this story are gullible idiots. I'm sorry. If you believe this story with literally zero factual evidence of anything, there hasn't been a single piece of evidence whatsoever given about any of this that shows that any of it is real, you are a moron. You are looking...
You know what would be the best way to disprove it is if you tell us her first name. Because the only thing you could say is that is that in the Instagram picture that he posted publicly, by the way, I did not like have to like look far and wide for this. It's on his Instagram. She has like red hair. The Twitter account, I have it right here. Her hair doesn't look that red. Sure, you could say, well, she could dye it and all this other stuff, but I just don't think so. Then this image. So I was gonna say, well, Theo, look, DMs, look, there's the picture of his depressed Santa hat. Oh, I don't think you can see it because of my face cam. She has a depressed Santa hat face here. But you know what? I remember way back, during the summer or so, there was this claim that DSP had a DM conversation with this one guy on YouTube to do an interview with, and this person claimed that DSP asked for $800 for the interview, and it's been pretty much proven from last I heard that the DSP account that the guy talked to was a fake account. It wasn't the real DSP. So for all we know, this is another fake DSP account. And you could probably argue that there's a blue check mark there, but it could easily be faked. So just keep that in mind.
For drama, you're a drama queen. For some reason, you love this shit. Okay, and it's
Love
your
the
own
shit.
fault. It's your own fault that you've either been duped or you've been fooled or whatever you're saying. If you
But at this point, people are bringing up the escort to him just to troll him. And that's the only thing that, like, when I talk to people about it, they're like, well, it must be true because of this. I just settle on, well, you know what? The one thing I will say about it is that it's great troll bait because he gets so triggered every time he sees people talk about it. So I will say that it's kind of fun to look at him kind of get triggered over it.
actually believe any of this, it's your fault. There's no truth to any of it whatsoever. All right.
All right.
So
Fair enough. Sound good?
that's going on. All right.
Read is
And
massive.
I talked about it. And, I talked about this, I think it was 2 weeks ago on a pre-stream, and I explained all this, all right? And I was like, whatever, it's in the past. I'm not going to address it anymore. There's no reason. They're just going to keep making shit up, all right? They're just going to keep making shit up over and over and over. And it's, you know what I mean? It's just going to balloon and let the idiots believe what they want. And I'm going to be here on my streams every day having fun.
Why are you talking about
playing games. And by the way, it hasn't negatively affected anything if you guys aren't aware. Everything's been good. People have been
How would it negatively affect anything? Phil, you have a Discord. Oh my god, I'm out of Curse Networking, guys, because they saw that I had an escort. Yeah, sure.
For streams and participating, and people have helped
Why
me out
would it
tremendously in the
matter?
past couple weeks with contributions towards the tax situation and everything. So everything's been good. All right. So then, this particular week coming up, I mentioned a couple days ago that I was going to be doing a fundraising stream on Saturday.
Oh,
because this is kind of like the last push to try to get people to pledge to my Patreon so we can hit the monthly goal for this month. And so that we can do these Metal Gear Solid events in January. All right? I really need the support right now because I need these funds by the end of January to pay what this impending tax bill is. So I'm trying to motivate people to pledge to my Patreon. In particular, that's really what this event is for, to get people to pledge. All right? So that being said, all right, I announced this event immediately, of course. Oh, God, Phil's going to do a fundraiser. We don't want Phil to be successful. We don't want Phil to be able to pay his taxes. We want him to lose his house and all this. So let's see what's
You're able to pay your house. Shut up. You made over fucking 3,000 since November. November you made 3,000 in a weekend. And then you got 1,000 on Christmas, and you got a lot of tips. He got $100 tips, he got $50 tips. He made a lot of fucking money. There's no way that he has like less than $1,000. Did all that money just go up his ass or something? Where did the money go?
possible thing we can fucking do here. All right, let's see what we can do. So again, trying to make shit up. I saw things over the past couple of days. They really went in like hardcore. And I guess now they're posting on fucking things like, I don't even know. First of all, I don't even know what Kiwi Farms is.
Kiwi Farms.
I don't even know what it is. I honestly don't know.
Dude, his chat, one of the members brought up, I was reading some of the chat posts, I think it was JD Churdy or something, and they're saying that are we just gonna blame Kiwi Farms is that the new scapegoat? Pretty much, because I think at some point someone thought that Kiwi Farms is like the new SOK, like they think that the Kiwi Farms surrounds themselves with DSP and all that, but it's like Kiwi Farms is a website. And people talk about a lot of things on that site, so it's not really a DSP detractor thing.
Oh, I guess it's supposed to be like a drama-esque forums somewhere. I have absolutely no idea where this is or what it is. All right.
And he's talking about it, so that's gonna go really well.
But apparently this person, this person who had this Twitter account claiming to be an escort is now posting up on some Kiwi Farms thread. I have all this information on Phil. Here's what we did during our time off or whatever. Whatever. Stupid shit. So apparently, there was a post. This is how stupid this is. All right, wait till you hear. You're not going to believe how stupid this is. Because I can't believe how stupid this is. It's just so dumb. Apparently, there's a post from this person claiming that during the time when this escort was staying with me, she made me her homemade recipe of Dutch brownies. Okay. Whatever. So.
What does that do with anything?
The other day.
She said she made brownies. That's it. That went too far. That crossed the line. Now I gotta stomp my foot down on this speculation. Okay.
It was the other day. Was it the other day or was it yesterday? I don't even remember. Actually, yeah, I can probably confirm this. Because I don't even know what's today. What is today's date? I don't even know. The 29th.
Wow.
So, I think it was it last night? It was last. No, yesterday.
Last night
it was yesterday. So it was actually day before. All right. It wasn't last night, but the night before. All right. I have someone who has been a longtime fan of mine and a supporter and a moderator as well on various different things like my forums or my stream chat and stuff like that over the years. Okay. And this person has helped me out tremendously. In fact, sometimes they go behind the scenes of stuff going on with these people who seek to hurt me and gets inside information.
What?
Okay. Boy, this is the same person, by the way, who's been tipping me $2 constantly.
What?
This person has also been leaving insulting tips on my streams recently a lot. They're an idiot. They keep paying me money. I just don't get it.
Wait, so he's calling this person an idiot for giving him money and all that stuff, but Phil gave him modship on his forums and did behind the scenes stuff for him, but he's an idiot for giving him money. That is a very, very clever sentence right there. I mean, that definitely does make you look like the idiot, Phil.
You keep paying me money to say stupid shit. Can anyone figure this out? This person keeps paying me money.
It could be that he's joking and he's just pretending to be a troll to mess with you.
I don't understand.
You gave him modship. This guy gave modship powers and all this stuff and trust behind the scenes stuff. He's an idiot for giving me money. But I'm not dumb for giving him those kind of powers, dude, okay? Alright.
Anyway, let's keep going. This is a person who I trusted over the years. They've helped me out tremendously. There's been a few times when they caught stuff going on either on my forums or in stream chat or behind the scenes with people who were trying to do nasty shit to me, and they've helped me out tremendously. All right? Somehow this person allowed themselves to get sucked into the black hole of drama and bullshit. Okay? I don't know why, but they did. And apparently they're actually starting to at least be skeptical of this person who's claiming they're an escort that came and visited me in early December. Now you might even say to yourself, well, why is it a big deal if Phil had an escort come and visit in December? Well, first of all, I'm against the practice. I've said this many times before. I've never in my life been a guy who's had an issue, with women. You know what I mean? Like, if I
This guy only got women off the internet. And my mom tells me that it's kind of crazy that these people are finding relationships through the internet. It's like it does remove a lot of the personal aspect of it. I don't know. It's different landscape, I guess. But he found this person online. He said that this person is also a fan, but it's not a fan, but it is. Okay.
To spend time with a woman, I have whatever you want to call it, whether it's charm or whatever. I'm able to get a woman and spend time with her. Now, I'm not saying that it has to be significant other, someone who I spend a long relationship with. Those things come few and far between. But I'm saying I've never had.
Yeah, but you called her your fucking soulmate.
Problem with the lady, spend spend time with her. Now, I'm not saying that it has to be significant other, someone who I spend a long relationship with. Those things come few and far between.
He met his soulmate months after he broke up with Leanna. His soulmate. He said he loves her, but she's not a significant other? Okay.
But I'm saying I've never had a problem with the ladies. Let's put it that way. I've never in my life paid for a woman. I never would. Now, I'm sure there's people out there who do, and everyone's going to have a different opinion, all right?
Okay.
For me, that's like ludicrous. That's actually against my personal philosophy. I would rather be alone. Seriously, I would rather be alone than pay for an escort. But the real reason why this is all controversial is because what the people who hate me are trying to spin this as is Phil doesn't have a tax situation. Phil doesn't owe taxes. Phil did not get screwed over by a tax attorney in Connecticut. He's literally making it up. He owes money to an escort. All right. There you go. He's lying. So anytime that he's doing stuff to try to help himself, to help himself with the taxes, he's really raising money to pay the escort. All right. That's what the idiots are trying to spin all this at.
Okay, so if that's what he's afraid that it's gonna like spiral out into, then why did he allow it to balloon in the first place? Why? If he did not want this to go out of control, why did he let it go out of control?
Even though it's literally 100% wrong. It's 100% fabricated. So.
And I guarantee, I've said this on Twitter, but I guarantee the people who are going to be cheering and tipping during this fundraising event, it's going to be the usual people. The usual fucking people, and maybe some newbies, but it's going to be mostly the same people.
I announced I'm going to do this fundraising stream on Saturday. We have to go in all in on Phil. We have to prove,
yeah.
or at least, not prove because there's nothing to prove, but we have to fool people into thinking that Phil had an escort and he's trying to pay the escort. That's what the fundraising stream is.
Yes, clearly they were doing this before you announced the fundraising, just when you announced it, right? People were trying to convince people about this escort thing long before he talked about the charity stream.
On Saturday, right? That way people will not pledge and will not tip him and help him because with the tax situation, maybe he'll lose his house and we'll win in the long run, right? There you go.
He's not going to lose his house.
So that being said,
I guarantee he's going to live in that house in
that being said,
2018. Guaranteed.
That this stupid,
I promise you, he'll keep
whatever it is account, this fake escort account on Kiwi Farms says that this girl baked me Dutch recipe brownies or something during our time off. Now, I didn't know any of this until this morning, okay? I wasn't aware any of this was going on because I don't follow any of this stupid shit.
Okay.
So apparently this post is like 2 or 3 days old. I don't know. So the other night, I get a private message from this moderator, this friend of mine moderator who's helped me over the years.
But he's an idiot, though. He's stupid. How's he... He calls his friend an idiot. Oh my god. That guy is not going to be a friend no more. Unless he's... Well, he might be a slave, though, so he might be okay.
Actually, sends me PMs all the time, and I go back and forth with him about certain stuff.
But he's an idiot.
He asked me, Phil, when your girlfriend visited you, and she made you brownies, what was the recipe? I'm looking for a recipe of brownies to make for myself here or something like that. Now, here's the thing, folks. I had mentioned when my girlfriend was here that we had made these cookies, all right? And I'd actually taken a picture of it and put it up on Instagram. And I'm almost positive, in fact, I'm almost 100% positive that after that, I made a post that said, we ate all the cookies, now we have to make something else. And then I'm almost positive that here, either in stream chat or on a pre-stream, either in the physical chat typing or on a pre-stream itself, I had mentioned that we had made brownies afterward, and that I actually had leftover brownies to eat all week.
So Kim said that they made brownies, and his way of disproving it is by saying that he made brownies. Okay.
After my girlfriend had left, which is excellent because I never have baked goods. Like I don't snack on sugary stuff at all. I'll eat it if it's there, but I don't actually buy it or seek it myself. So it was pretty awesome because a week after my girlfriend left, I was still eating these delicious brownies that we had made when she was here. All right. So
that literally proves Kim then. If you made brownies and then the Kim posts that they made brownies, I can't wait until he shares with us the
I get this
disproving
random message
thing. Can't wait.
from someone who I trust as like a friend, a colleague, someone who's, been very loyal to me over the years and helped me
You
out
called him an
tremendously with all these
idiot.
different things. And he asked,
You called him an idiot for giving you money. I know like this type of the Kim thing, but I still can't get over the fact that he's talking about the same person. He's my friend. I gave him mod chip and this and that. He's an idiot. He's giving me money. What an idiot. That to me is like the most important thing in this. I don't really care about the Kim thing anymore. That to me is outstanding. If that guy is watching this pre-stream, I really want to see what he has to say to that. How does he feel about about a person that he thinks it was his friend calling him a fucking idiot? I really am curious to see if he's still gonna give him money after that.
Phil, what was the recipe for the brownies that you made with your girlfriend? And I didn't even, you know, I didn't even in my head at once at any moment think that this could have anything to do with anything. I'm just thinking it's some guy I must have mentioned, the brownies or whatever on a stream. And so I was very honest with him. I responded. I said, "Oh, what actually wasn't any kind of a special recipe at all. We just went to the store and we bought a box of those Ghirardelli chocolate brownies. The ones with the good high level quality chocolate that you put into them or whatever. And we baked those. That's what we had. And then I even mentioned, but we actually, if you want a recipe, we made these really good chocolate espresso cookies, and they were really amazing." And he said, "Oh, well, what was that? What was that recipe?" And I said, "Well, I don't have it. She had it. She had the recipe, not me. But I know it was from Martha Stewart, because Martha, I guess it was a page she had printed out
I
from like the
still
Martha
don't know
Stewart website of
where's
recipes or
like
whatever. I don't know.
the proof that it's not
So
true.
there you go.
This is literally
So
proving
that was
it.
all I said in this private message
He's literally establishing the connection.
to this guy.
Okay,
Who, again, for
okay.
years and years, this guy has been a fan of mine, a viewer, and he's helped me with
Where's
stuff
where
over the years,
where is
moderation, and everything, tons of time.
I thought he was gonna say I've never made brownies, and now he's saying he made brownies. So sounds like it happened, I guess.
So that's all I said. So that's it. That's all I said, and that was it. That's the end of it.
Okay.
So here I am, going about my own business this morning. Not really paying attention to anything, quite honestly. Just kind of,
literally not
usual stuff. Let's go ahead and do the normal stuff, right?
Do the normal stuff
every day that I
stuff.
usually do. And this morning, I go inside my stream chat, and a million people are talking about brownies. I'm like, huh? What is going on? Why is everyone mentioning brownies today?
And that's bannable, by the way.
I'm super confused. Like,
So
what does this
great.
have to do with anything? And everyone's like, "Phil, you don't know the drama that's happened overnight. It's exploded exponentially. The drama. Yo, the drama. You don't even know the drama. And I'm like, oh.
But he's not disproving. Is the whole thing saying that it's drama, so therefore it's not true? Oh, I didn't pay an escort service because it's drama, so it can't be true. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, people think I have an escort. No!
It's Friday. I'm doing a full day of streaming today. I'm looking forward to it. All I want to do is sit down here and play games, and I got to hear about this. Now, normally, like I said, I wouldn't address it at all. But apparently this person, again, who I trusted as a moderator and someone who, again, over the years, has helped me tremendously, apparently took this private message, all right, that we had talked about and used this as evidence that I did have an escort here in early December. This is concrete evidence now.
I still don't see how he discredited the fucking claim. He said he made brownies with his girlfriend during the vacation he took. The Kiwi Farms person said that they made brownies. And he said he made brownies. You know the best way to disprove this, Phil? It's a crazy notion. Just say her name is Jill. Or Sarah. Or whatever. You know what? Honestly, he doesn't even have to be honest with the name. He could give her any name. He could name her fucking Mary, and already that'd be like disproving Kim. Unless Kim's name's Mary.
now. And finally, this person who had believed me all along was swayed to believe that I had an escort here in early December. Again, I didn't. But here you go. It's just insanity.
Look, I can disprove it better than he can. She had red hair, right? She had like really like dark red hair, right? Okay. Kim's profile picture has kind of like this kind of color, not the same color. See, different. Already better. Someone could say, but Theo, she could dye her hair, she could bleach it. I don't really think that she would do it that quickly. I don't know. I just don't believe that either. So there you go.
It's literal. It's mob mentality insanity at this point. I don't even know what else to say.
But again, see, that's at least my example of how you can disprove it is a little bit better than me than saying, I didn't have a escort because I made brownies, and I know the escort said that she made brownies too. That didn't happen because we made brownies, and that's drama if you believe the escort. So that's why it's not true. Like that's not really disproving it. You No, that's like if you're going to court and someone's saying, "Did you kill someone?" Says, "No," because see, look at all this drama that's happening. This person said that I was in this building. I went to that building where this person died, and I might have held a knife, but this is drama. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. Like imagine if that's a defense. The court's gonna be like, like, okay, he's guilty.
It's just so. Let me put it this
guy
way.
cannot
Let
defend
me give you a
himself.
frame of reference of why I think this is so ridiculous. Because the thing is, people have said ridiculous things about me over the years. They call me a pedophile. They called me a thief. They call me a scammer. They call me this. They call me that. Racist.
Okay, the scammer is a little more believable. The pedophile thing, I kind of don't believe. But whatever. You can say what you want, I guess.
Right? Usually, in all of these situations, these slanderous things that are said about me are based off of a snippet of truth, a tiny.
You know what's funny? I'm not like this did not come up to me when I did my Endure that Christmas vlog, but Tevin did. The whole snippet of truth thing. He said he follows that with the pedophile. Oh, people call me a pedophile, but that comes as a snippet of truth. So he's saying that there's some truth to him being a pedophile. And I'm sure that he would say I'm not a pedophile, but he should really be careful of what he says. He really needs to think before he says things. Because he just said that there's a snippet of truth to him being a pedophile. A snippet of truth of that. Yikes.
Snippet, right? For example, my ex-girlfriend was younger than me. And some people had issue with that. And they started making up stories about me being a pedophile, and I started dating her when she was 16.
God.
Ridiculous nonsense, and unsubstantiated, completely false. But they took that one fact that she was much younger than me.
But that is pretty much predatory on younger women. I mean, sure, you could say, like, she could be of legal age. That doesn't make it okay. It doesn't make it less creepy. I mean, I'm 28. Okay, I'm going to be a little bit more... like, let's say that I'm 30, and I date a girl that's 19. Do you think that's, like, kind of cool? No. Like, usually people go with, like, 5 years apart. That's kind of the threshold for a lot of people. Either 5 years old, 5 years old, yes. No, 5 years older than them or 5 years younger is what I meant to say, not 5 years old. That's that's kind of fucked up. God damn it.
And spun that into the negative, right?
Look at me split.
Over the years, in my gameplay videos and streams, I've made generalized racist jokes and comedy about races. And by the way, I'm an equal opportunity jokester. I'll make fun of my own race, like Italians in particular.
When he goes into, like, Italian humor, the Italian humor is nowhere near as, like, vulgar and insulting as when he's talking about other racial people. When he's talking about black people or whatever, he makes black people sound like gangsters and kind of like just gangsters and like yo man black yo like that kind of shit. Like that shit's not really funny and it kind of comes off racist. He said in a stream that like he thinks only black people listen to rap.
I've made jokes of many times over the years,
Okay.
okay? Just as much as I'll joke about Asians or anybody else, okay?
No, nowhere
But
near.
people will take that and say, Phil's a racist. Here's an example. Here's a joke he made about a race. He's a racist, right? So
I think he is a racist in the sense that he's like not malicious. It's not like that he wants segregation to happen or anything like that. I don't think it's that, but I think it's racist in the sense that he has very bigoted ideas of what each race is. Like he has a very stereotypical viewpoint. Again, he mentioned on a fucking Players Unknown Battleground stream. I wish there was a video of him literally saying that, well, I never heard of rap music until the lower income black people moved in. Okay, yeah, that doesn't make you sound racist. Okay.
that's what they do. They take this little snippet of truth and they turn it into something incredibly slanderous and a lie. All right.
So again, it's a snippet of truth that you're racist. Okay.
In this case, seriously, in this case, there is 0% factual basis for it.
Except for
It
the
didn't
brownies.
happen at all. It
Except
didn't
for the
happen
brownies.
in any way, shape, or form.
Except for
What
the
I've
brownies.
told you about my girlfriend is true. This is someone who just by chance we met over the summer, completely random encounter. There was no actual, it wasn't
Escort,
pre-set
the
up. It
escort
wasn't
came
like we were
onto
actively
Twitter
seeking
randomly in the summer
to
too.
find each other. We met each other.
Okay.
Clicked. It was something that grew into something beautiful.
She's my
over a
soulmate,
course
but
of
not my
months. We
significant
started
other.
Seeing each other. It grew from there. We both had similar kind of life circumstances that had happened recently.
Oh, the IRS
We
is going
clicked
after
because
her
of that.
too. Oh,
To the point
wow.
where our love grew and it became like we're soulmates.
But we're not significant others, but we're soulmates.
All right. And
Okay.
it sucks that I can't share those experiences with you. All right. I can't show those because
He literally did show those though. He posted on Instagram. I guess Instagram doesn't count because it's a different world. Like each website's like a different planet for him. Like Twitter is the only one that kind of shares the universe with Twitch, but Instagram is like its own little planet. So whatever happens on Instagram doesn't happen in real life.
sadly, people will use that personal information to hurt her. I know they will. I'm not stupid. In fact, folks,
So calling her an escort isn't hurting her. Oh, okay.
the whole thing here is there's two reasons why these people are doing this nasty stuff to me right now. Absolutely, the first reason is because, for example, they know I'm doing a fundraiser tomorrow. They don't want me to be able to raise any money. They want me to be a big failure, and no one pledges to me because they think that it's going towards an escort. All right, even though it's not. It's a lie. It's going towards taxes. But number two, they really want information about my girlfriend because they're nosy as fuck. These people are mentally challenged. They really have an obsession in their head.
Nosy as fuck, says the guy who keeps bragging about his girlfriend that he's not sharing information. He keeps bragging about not sharing information. See, it's one thing to say, like, look, I have a girlfriend. It's pretty great. I met her over the summer. But and that's all I'm gonna say, guys. Okay, I can't tell you much about her because because everything else is confidential or whatever. Like whatever. But instead of saying that, because that's too simple and too easy and makes him look a little bit better, instead he has to be like, guys, I got a girlfriend. I can't tell you. I can't tell you, dude. It's happened. It happened. I got a girlfriend, dude. Oh, we're gonna hang out. It's great. I got a girlfriend, guys. Do you know I got a girlfriend? I got a girlfriend. I got a girlfriend. Oh, it's love, guys. We love her. It's killing us. Save the house. I got a girlfriend now, guys. Girlfriend. I got a girlfriend. I got a girlfriend. A girlfriend. I can't tell you about it, though, because it's a secret, but I got a girlfriend. And that is just literally just baiting people to be curious. Baiting. And then Coffee Mode says, Soulmates, you've known her for like 2 months and you were engaged 6 months ago. That isn't normal. Coffee Mode makes more sense than Phil is right now.
And they need to know everything about my life. And the fact that I've had things hidden from you guys for the purposes of safety for months and months, they can't fucking stand it. You know, I used to be a guy that was 100% transparent.
They can't stand it. No, it's not even that. It's literally just him bragging about not telling us. That is like just as dumb and annoying as people being nosy. It's the same fucking thing. It's the same side of the same coin.
I shared everything with you, and now that I've got private stuff, oh my fucking god, that's it. They're going nuts, man.
He really wants to sound like very like proud of himself. Like, see, I keep secrets, and they can't handle it because they're nosy, okay? But I can't tell you it's a secret. Like, it's just he's as annoying as this. The reality that he's trying to push, he's as annoying as that reality. He's as annoying as that. He's as annoying as people trying to be nosy.
They're going nuts.
That's why I do these
They're
videos.
losing their shit. How dare
Look how annoying this is.
How dare he have no information that he keeps from us? We need to find everything out. So what they're hoping for right now is that on this very moment that I'm going to reveal private information about my girlfriend to prove that she exists.
You already posted her hair color, her back, everything. You posted it on Instagram. And you said she's gonna be in Cooking with the King. See, this is why I tell people, you don't have to worry. He's gonna share information about her in the future. It's just a waiting game at this point.
To discredit this whole escort situation so that then they can get after her. That's what they want. They want me to give you her name. They want me to give you information about, you know.
You could literally give us any name. Any name. And it could be proven or not. You could literally just name her Siri, and people are gonna believe that that's her name. Name her Anne. Name her Mary. Like, all... You could name her anything at this point. You could honestly name her a fucking Barstool. Oh, my girlfriend Barstool.
Anything personal about her. So that they can grow right after her. That's what they want.
Oh, yeah, that's what we want to do.
I'm not doing it, because I'm not a fucking fool. I'm not. The bottom line here is, alright, that if you believe 100% slanderous speculation with zero factual evidence, you're a moron. Alright? You are. You are a moron. I'm sorry. You are. You are gullible. You are fool. I mean, I don't know what else to say. You really need help. Because there's so much...
You really need help to be curious about someone having a secret that's bragging about the secret, and then going to any conclusion that they could find that just happens to coincide. Again, like, I thought it was Josephine for a while, because the timing matched up, because he said he met her in the summer. Josephine started talking to him in the summer through DMs and all that shit. And then I found out that a detractor or like a troll was running that Twitter account. And then I was like, oh, okay, so there goes my theory. So he's not really doing a good job disproving the whole escort thing, other than saying that they made brownies. He made it abundantly clear that he made brownies with her.
Much shit that goes on planet Earth that's more important than any of this shit. Honestly, like, you know what I mean?
Oh, and you can also fuck off with that. There's more important things to talk about than what I do in my personal life. Okay, true, but you know, they go to your streams, they like talk about you because they watch you and you say things that kind of spark things. Okay.
The fact that people are obsessing about this shit, it's insane. It's unhealthy. It's unhealthy for you. You are really in a bad way, and you need to seek help. If this is what your main focus of your life is, you really have problems, okay?
Oh, man.
Now, here's the thing.
Lip smack.
Here's the thing on top of all of this, folks, which is hilarious to me anyway. As I said, the whole thing's false. This morning, I've been talking with my girlfriend. Now, I didn't mention any of this stupid shit to her because actually this happened after I stopped talking to her. I was talking to her all up to the point where I was setting up my stream, okay? And, you know, she's out and about doing stuff today. She's got a day off from work, and I'm talking to her about all the stuff she's doing and everything. And I'm like, you know, we're making plans that if I can get past this tax hump in January, that she can maybe move in with me in 2018. And I'm thinking to myself now, as all this is going on, man, people are going to feel incredibly fucking stupid pretty soon. Because if I can get past this tax issue and, you know, let's say.
As I said before, he literally hid a human being behind a paywall. What a great boyfriend. I mean, imagine that. Don't worry, honey, I'm gonna use you to make money. Eck.
Day, in the first half of the
Right.
year, you know, she does move in with me. All right. She's obviously going to start showing up in videos. In fact, you know, there's a couple playthroughs.
He said, I love this. Okay, now from that guy who DSP shat on for being his friend, now it goes back to this. He said, oh, they're gonna go after her, they're gonna attack her, she's gonna be in videos. Great.
It's coming up that maybe we could do co-op in. Obviously, when I do DSP Tries It, she's going to end up being a part of DSP Tries It.
She's gonna be my tripod.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, she's going to be part of it. Now, am I going to give out all her personal information? No. But you're going to see her in my videos. You're going to know she exists. You're going to know she's real. It's like, it's just a matter of time. You know what I mean? And it's so hilarious to me because you're
literally
going
gonna be showing her, but we're not gonna have a name, so we're just gonna call her girlfriend or object. Just give us a first name at this point. What is wrong with a first name? You literally cannot dox someone with a first name.
to be proven wrong. So all this stupidity that's happening is all going to be disproven. And I'm just like, how could you, in your right mind, act like this and not realize how dumb you're going to look shortly? You know what I mean? I'm just like, oh my God. I don't know. So anyway, let's put it this way, folks.
I would say the same to him. If it ends up being
this
an
whole
escort
thing
service,
is
it's gonna
stupid.
be very funny.
I actually feel bad because now apparently I've got someone who used to be someone who I trusted, who is a mod, who apparently now is out there spewing crap about Phil. Phil told me in a private message that his
Wow.
girlfriend made him brownies, and that's evidence.
You know what's funny? You know what's the funniest thing about DSP's community? Is he gets these weird fucking people. These weird fucking cucks. Waifu Destroyer Matt. One of them. Air Raid Lord. Jinosaji in some ways. And this person. They all fucking like shit on Phil and then they suck his dick. What? Dude, imagine being like that. I can't imagine someone being like, Phil, you're a piece of shit, fuck you. Phil, here's $25, hope you get over the hurdle. That to me makes no fucking sense. Makes no sense. I give Chris a hard fucking time. He's a fucking cuck. DSP can literally shut on Air Raid Lord all day, every day, and Air Raid Lord will like pay him money for it. Like, okay.
That obviously it was the escort that made him brownies because the escort had posted 2 days earlier that she had made him Dutch recipe brownies. And now Phil said that they just made Ghirardelli brownies. But maybe that's a spin on it. Maybe she added something to the Ghirardelli brownies to make them her own personal brownies. And I'm just like, what the fuck?
Wow, what? You know what? That guy probably thought that Phil was his friend, and then Phil's making fun of him hardcore in this pre-stream. You know, that guy is. I really wonder if he's gonna give him any money. But why is Phil toxic? Who knows?
I just. Oh my fucking
Stop
Lord.
the drama pre-stream.
I just
People
don't get it
come
anymore.
for this, and you're feeding the trolls.
None
at
of this makes
point.
any sense.
Feeling like Pig.
None of it. It's just so stupid. Okay.
Trim.
All
Okay, look. You know, I had deja vu with this fucking guy because I was watching another stream of his or whatever. He said the same fucking shit, giving him cheers. Fucking cuck.
So allow me to summarize here, folks. This is so stupid, okay?
So stupid, dude.
let's put it this way. All right. I have a girlfriend. I've been dating her since the summer. I want her to move in with me in 2018.
Oh,
We love each other.
by the way, someone confirmed this. So ever since I made my speculation that Miss Monique was his girlfriend, Miss Monique started cheering again. Clearly, not to throw off my detective skills. Clearly, I'm so good at guessing, guys. Dude, if it's Miss Monique, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh really hard because that means that a dumbass Theo theory is a Theo fact, and that's something.
But I've been protecting her from the internet because I know what would happen if her personal information got out on the internet, in particular, especially if before she were to live here with me, what would happen if her information got out on the internet would be really bad. We saw what happened previously with my previous relationships, and I'm very much wiser to the whole situation now.
Wait,
all right?
well, I thought it was one
There's a
relationship.
group of people who hate my guts and want to hurt me in every possible way. All right? They've completely fabricated a story based off of zero facts, but only off of things that I've publicly shared about myself and my girlfriend and the time that I spent with her. They spun it into complete nonsense, all right, and made up a completely fabricated story about an escort visiting me and that I don't have any tax situation, but instead I'm raising funds to pay for an escort. It's 100% false. It's based off of 0%. Unlike other things that people have said negatively about me in the past, it's based off of no factual evidence whatsoever. There's nothing that they've even spun. They literally just made it up out of thin air to make me look bad, and so that things like, for example, my fundraiser tomorrow would be unsuccessful. All right? I feel sad.
How would this thing be? How would this affect the fundraiser? Because I guarantee the only people that have been kind of believing this escort story are people who are like, dead set on like Phil being an idiot and all this other stuff. Like it's a very like select few, but a lot of people, if you go up to a random stranger and bring up the escort, they're gonna be like, this sounds a little ridiculous, and they're not gonna believe it. Like even the fucking Twitter account looks fucking fake. Like okay, this might be a legit escort, fair enough, but like looks kind of phony to me sometimes. It's you mean the way that she's tweeting is kind of weird. This is very suspect because I really doubt this. Well, look, she didn't DM him at all. Really, this person who's claiming that he owes her money and this and that says nothing. Oh, but we have DSP here. Okay, because she told us she had numerous discussions with this guy and numerous DMs with this guy. And she has only one little DM here? Really? Okay.
Bad for anyone who believes the stupidity of the stuff that people say with no factual evidence. I really do. And I feel bad,
I wouldn't
in particular,
say that necessarily,
for this longtime fan of mine, moderator of mine, who sadly fell into the black hole of nonsense. I really do. I feel bad because that's terrible to live like that. It is.
Dude, he acts as if like he was like his best friend, and then he started going down, like he started getting drunk, he started becoming like a drug dependent, and started doing all this stuff, starting to affiliate with like terrorist organizations, all this other stuff. He's acting as if he lost his friend to like ISIS or something. I was friends with him, and then, he went to ISIS, dude. Unbelievable. Like, come on. Like, he just said there's a goal. There must be, like, way to the escort because of the brownies. And you could just say, no, that's just circumstance, man. we made these kind of brownies. The brownies don't really align very well. If you want to believe it, that's fine, man. But I'm telling you, that's not the case. And you'll find out eventually. And there you go. That's all he had to say. But instead, he had to insult the guy. But why is he toxic? I don't know why. Why is DSP toxic?
Just believe shit, and because and there's the other thing too. So apparently I did mention these brownies or whatever, on a stream. So again, it was public knowledge just to those who were here all the time, who listen to my pre-streams or whatever. So again, they took something that I said publicly that I revealed and turned it into something that was supposed to be exclusive info. and then trying to basically fool.
They're not saying it was exclusive info. They're just saying, look, DSP said brownies. She said brownies. Connection.
Fool me with a PM about a recipe, right? It's nuts. And, you know, I'm not going to play these fucking games anymore. It's so stupid.
I mean, that's
again,
like someone saying, like, like, going on that same jury. It's like, look, I said I had a knife. You know, I held a knife, okay? I said that, alright? Now, they're saying that I killed someone. That, you're acting as if this knife information was exclusive information. I told everyone I had a knife, okay? So, I didn't kill him, okay? Stop saying that my fingerprints are on the knife. I told you I had the knife, okay? It's not exclusive information, but I did not kill the guy, okay? I did not kill him. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not.
The only reason I'm bringing it up is because the whole stream chat this morning, before I even got to start talking about games or whatever, was talking about stupidity like this. It's just so dumb. All right? It's out of control.
You know what? All this is gonna do, honestly, is probably make more trolling. People are gonna start making made-up evidence about it. They'll be like, oh, look at this. And then they're gonna start spamming the stream chat, and then he's gonna be like, oh my god, look at this.
So that being said, I'm done with it. I'm not gonna address it anymore. All right? It's stupid. It's complete stupidity. It's not grounds in any factual basis. There's no evidence of anything, because there can't be evidence of anything, because it's not true.
The brownies
that would be the thing.
Evidence.
If I actually, like, if any of this were true, I'd obviously be running around desperately trying to cover information up. There's nothing to cover up. The whole thing.
This isn't running around trying to cover up information. You're literally trying to discredit evidence by saying that the brownies are not proof. Okay.
Fake. There's no work for me to. I didn't even know about this until this morning when my stream chat was overflowing with fucking idiots. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know that any of this had happened because I'm not paying attention to it because it's all fake. It's all bullshit.
It's all
so
fake,
dumb.
but it could affect the Patreon drive, dude. You know, the Patreon drive that's totally gonna get new people to pledge to the Patreon. Totally. I also guarantee it's gonna be sock accounts. It's gonna be either people like his diehard fans are gonna start making Patreon sock accounts to pay for his fucking Patreon goal. So that makes it look like he's popular on Twitch. Like, people have honestly probably have been suspecting that Afghanistan and all that are Brightside Vikings alt accounts. Like, King, there's the typical the King that always leaves a big tip, and people are suspecting that to be Brightside Viking.
So, folks, that's the deal. That's what's going on. The latest drama nonsense. It is garbage. Ignore it. If you're intelligent, you'll ignore it. And stay with us here in reality on the fun gameplay streams.
No,
you know, and have fun with me every day. Human. And, you know, if you're gullible and you want to go get sucked into the black hole of the anal sphincter of nonsense of the internet, go right ahead. I can't stop you. You know, if this is really how you want to live your life in the world of drama and speculation and,
he's still talking
rumor
about
and
this.
nonsense.
He said in the beginning of this pre-stream that he wasn't gonna. It was gonna be a quick thing. He's still talking about
That's
it.
based on no fact. Go right ahead. I mean, I don't want you to. I'd rather have you have a happy, healthy life and be on streams with me and have fun. But I certainly can't stop you from doing stupid shit either. You know what I mean? Like,
you know what I mean?
I'm just a streamer on the internet. I just play games for a living. I have fun, and that's all it is. If people want to make shit up, they make shit up. Okay?
Make shit up, dude.
All right.
Shit up. Okay.
Now, folks, let's get to the usual stuff. As you guys already know, obviously you know the situation with Patreon.
All right. That's it for this video. I spoke enough. You don't need to sit through another hour of this fucking pre-stream garbage. Thank you for watching this video. Unfortunately, part 3 of Endure the King will be worked on Monday, so there. I know I make it sound like it's like a project, but I have shit to do. I have things to do. I have my own life. But thanks for watching. See you next time.